So hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have another fusion tutorial with Masakado of the Tower Arcana. Now Masakado actually fills a very important role in Persona games. So if you played Persona 4 and Persona 5, you would realize a Persona called Yoshitsune and his signature ability Hasatobi. And Hasatobi is an amazing ability where you hit the enemy 8 times dealing weak slash damage. And I'm sure you've seen all those videos with old mate Yoshitsune absolutely freaking decimating bosses and larger enemies. So I set out onto the internet to find if I could actually build a Yoshitsune, and unfortunately in Persona 3 it never existed, so you can't actually build one. However, I did find something on the internet that says that Hasatobi lives on with Masakado actually in Persona 3 Reload. So Masakado is a strong ass persona of the Tower Arcana. You unlock Masakado Fusion by basically finishing Elizabeth's request up until Loki, which I think is like Fusion Request 97 or something, or one of the requests up to 97. So you just progressively go through Elizabeth's fusions basically, and then eventually you get the ability to fuse Masakado. With Masakado, basically he is a slashing type enemy, but also can learn an ability called Myriad Arrows. And as you know, Myriad Arrows deals weak pierce damage to all foes. And it has a chance of getting up to 5 hits. Now, it sounds very familiar, right? Instead of weak slash damage, it's weak pierce damage. And instead of 8 times, it's maximum 5 times. So this is as close as you're possibly going to get to Yoshitsune, if I'm being completely honest. However, this build is absolutely ridiculous. It completely craps on mobs, especially with the build I have with him now. We got Pierce Amp, Pierce Boost, Crit Rate Amp, Amp Pupil, Arms Master, and Drain Elect. He is weak to electric, and when we do get it, we're gonna replace Pierce Boost with Unshaken Will. So we are gonna go back into the recipe generator, and then we're gonna go back into the Velvet Room to fuse Masakado. Basically, just a beast of a persona. So if you enjoyed the guide, definitely don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It helps out the channel immensely and is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for your support, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, so Masakado, he is basically just a slashing machine, but can also learn pierce attacks like Myriad Arrows. And we've already gonna get a slashing machine in Susanoo, as well. I mean, we have Siegfried as well. So I just kind of wanted to build Masakado in the regard of just being like I don't know, just like a multi-hit beast, basically, just like Yoshitsune in P4 and P5. So basically, I just wanted to mimic the Hasatobi from those games, the iconic Hasatobi. And the closest I could probably get is Myriad Arrows. So basically, this is the build for Masakado of the Tower Arcana. So in order to unlock Masakado, you need to complete Elizabeth's requests, and then eventually you'll get an item, and then you can fuse Masakado. So the skills I have on Masakado are Myriad Arrows, Debilitate, Crit Rate Amp, Arms Master, Unshaken Will, Amp Pupil, Drain Elect, and Pierce Amp. So basically, most of the skills can be learned by Masakado through level up. Amp Pupil I've got on Chernobog as an innate skill, Drain Elect on Barong, which I've used before to get Drain Elect, and then Pierce Amp is from Bishamoten. So Masakado is a multi-persona fusion, so it requires Zochoten, Jikokten, Komokten, and Bishamoten. And yeah, so that basically makes Masakado. Once again, just a quick reminder, I have got the fusion settings on with the DLC personas, so make sure before you use any recipe generator that you do put on the DLC. And then if not, you just basically take out the DLC. And also, these ingredients are the base levels of the personas for the fusion recipe itself. Before the abilities, come down here and look at what level the personas actually learn the abilities. So don't think that Barong at 63 already knows Drain Elect. That's not the case. It's actually, you need to level up Barong to 69 in order to get Drain Elect. But if there's no number next to it, then it's basically just an innate skill. And that's pretty much it. So we'll go ahead to the Velvet Room and we'll fuse this beast, Masakado. Alright, so we are back in the Velvet Room and we're going to be fusing Masakado, which means we go to Fusion. So we need to get the components first. So we need a Zochoten, Jikokuten, Komokuten, and Bishamoten. So basically what we're going to be doing is, first of all, we're going to get Amp Pupil. So we're going to fuse Chernobog with Vasuki to get Komokten.
What skills to inherit?
Make sure we inherit at pupil, and these ones don't really matter too much. And there we go. We have Komokten. And yeah, when you're fusing stuff as well, just make sure that you save as well, in case you get a fusion accident. I mean, you could get a good fusion accident like that one dude who got the Satan. However, more often than not, you'll probably get some shit. So just be mindful. So next, we're gonna be fusing Barong with Nidhogger into Atropos. And the reason why we're doing this is because we want to get Draenelec. So everything else is whatever. Yeah, just make sure that you get Draenelec, because that's the main thing that we want. I am Atropos. So now that we have Atropos, we're going to fuse Atropos with Okanushi into Bishamoten.
What do you wish to inherit?
And make sure we inherit the Draenelec skill. Now you could inherit the Enduring Soul skill as well. Enduring Soul is a very, very good passive. But I'm just going to go with the build that I showed before on the fusion recipe generator. Alright, so on Bishamoten, don't forget, so we got the Draenelec skill, and we also want Pierce Amp. So make sure you don't delete any of those when you're loading skills. We're going to prevent skill change. And now finally we have all these. We can go to special fusions. We can go to the one and only Tower Arcana Masakado. So to unlock Masakado again, you need to complete Elizabeth's requests all the way up to fusing a level 75 Loki. And then once you've done that, you can get a Masakado. And yeah, let's do it. So summoning fees, yeah, that's fine. Cool. So again, we want to have on Masakado, we want Draenelec, we want Pierce Amp, App Pupil. We just got Pierce Boost.
It's finally time.
Alrighty, so you can see all the 4 dudes. And we're gonna be fusing them all together. This will actually be my first special fusion now that I think about it. So the trophy should pop for me actually. So that's an added bonus. And the animation for it is so sick as well. And there we go, we got Masakado. My name is Masakado. Now bring me to thine enemies, I shall slaughter them all with my sword. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I really love his design as well. I think this design looks sick. Cool, so now you got the Tower Social Link, so Debilitate. So obviously we are going to get rid of Tempest Slash and Magarudyne, so let's just get rid of these. Crit Rate Amp, which I believe is... let's just get rid of that one. We got Arms Master for Enduring Soul. And then we've got... oh, actually we can't even learn Unshaken Will yet. But anyway, actually, to be fair, like this is actually not a bad build. Like we can pierce it. This is actually not a bad build. Maybe we don't even need Unshaken Will. Okay, cool. Confirm. No, we're gonna prevent the skill change. And yeah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got Masakado of the Tower Arcana. And now that I think about it, this build is actually probably much better with Pierce Boost and Pierce Amp, especially because these can stack. So Myriad Arrows is gonna do a shit ton of damage. Plus with Debilitate, Crit Rate Amp, Arms Master. And we show up the one weakness. Masakado is ready to go, ladies and gents. So that is how you fuse a Masakado with Myriad Arrows to look like Hasatobi from Yoshitsune in the other games. I have seen this been done by other people as well, and I thought I'd just give my spin on it. I think it's really cool. Yoshitsune is one of my favorite personas in the Persona series. And yeah, it's just really cool. Unfortunately, there's no Hasatobi ability in this game, but Myriad Arrows basically does the same thing. And plus, the Susanoo build that I'm going to be doing up next after Masakado will actually have all the slashing shit in it. So there we go. And enjoy the devastation that is Masakado of the Tower Arcana.
What to do? This is it.
The enemy lines are broken!
Get ready. Better be ready.
Don't you dare run!
I'll go in. Come!
The leader's taken down 2 at once!
So thanks again for watching. Those short clips can see the devastating power of these fused personas. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you in Tartarus.